Good morning, children. In today's class, we are going to learn about lines. When I say lines, how all they could be. A line may go like this, another line may go like this. So this idea we call parallel. Now one line is on the plane, another line is somewhere here. Even then, I can connect the two lines using a plane. So this full thing is a plane. So whenever two lines are parallel, I can immediately say they may create a plane. Plane is the surface that I feel like. I call it as a plane. The next idea, the two lines may be like this. This we call intersecting lines. Two lines are intersecting. Now also they are on the same plane, or I can create a plane containing the two lines. Now there is a question. Are there lines which are neither parallel nor intersecting? Two ideas I have given. The lines can be parallel or the lines can be intersecting. Are there lines which are neither parallel nor intersecting? See, for example, take two lines, one in one wall of your room and the other one in the other wall of your room. So the two walls are like this. I am taking one line here and one line here. Since the planes are parallel, the walls are parallel, these two lines will not meet. So there is a chance for them not to meet. Such lines we call skew lines. So in this exercise, we are going to discuss conditions for parallel, intersecting and skew lines. Consider these two lines. This is the point on the line and this is the direction. Same way, it's a point on the line and it's a direction. When I compare the direction, they are one and the same. So this is called parallel lines. So parallel lines I can easily identify by looking at it. The directions must be equal, or in other words, this also is a line parallel to that. Say for example, I can write like this. What do you understand? It is 2 times 2i into 2, 4j into 2, 7k into 2. Now this is also parallel. So they must be equal or they must be proportional. Some multiple of it. So these are the cases in which I can identify the lines to be parallel. Supposing these are not equal or proportional. Now is the question whether they are intersecting or skew lines. So in that case, call this as A, B, the direction. Here the point is C and say this is some other number 12, 14 like that way. So this is D vector. Now how many things I have? It's not parallel now. I have two lines which are not parallel. Find out. C minus A. Difference of 2 points is a direction. B another direction. D another direction. Suppose the triple product is 0. Then I will declare they are intersecting. It is not equal to 0. I will declare they are skew. So what do you mean by triple product? It is nothing but find out C minus A dot B cross D. Either find directly the triple product or you can use even the formula. Find out C minus A dot B cross D. My answer is 0, they are intersecting, and my answer is not 0, they are skew lines. So if they are skew, C minus A dot B cross D. This is nothing but volume. Divide by the area. Cross product is nothing but area. So volume by area will give me distance between the two lines. So the two lines may be one over here, something like that, where they are not intersecting. I must know to find the distance between the skew lines, and this is the formula. Suppose they are intersecting. We have a procedure to find the point of intersection. So let us proceed with the exercise problems. Exercise 6.5 question number 2. Show that the two lines are skew and find the shortest distance between them. This is A vector, this is B vector, direction. This is C vector, point, and this is D vector, direction. S into what? T into what? Tell me the directions. Now I know what is A, B, C, D. Find out C vector minus A vector. What is C? 3I plus 2J minus 2K. Minus. What is A? 6I plus J plus 2K. If you want, write one below the other. Subtract and write correctly. C minus A equals 3I minus 6I minus 3I. 2j minus j plus j minus 2k minus 2k minus 4k. So having got C minus A, my next step is to find B cross D. How to find B cross D? Determinant I, J, K as the first row. B vector, the numbers, components 1, 2, minus 3. C vector, D is 2, 4, minus 5. Expanding the determinant, plus, minus, plus. I into, hide the row and column, minus 10 plus 12. Minus j into, hide the row and column, minus 5 plus 6. Plus k into, hide the row and column, 4 minus 4. So I get 2i minus j. This is 0, ignore. So this is B cross D. Now I want to find out C minus A dot B cross D. C minus A is minus 3i plus j minus 4k. Dot B cross D is 2i minus j. What do you mean by dot product? I and I minus 6, j and j minus 1, k and k missing means it is 0. So my answer is minus 7. C minus A dot B cross D is equal to minus 7, which is not equal to 0, implies the lines are skew. My next step is to write the distance between them. So distance between the skew lines, we call it as del. The formula is modulus C minus A vector dot B cross D. This answer divided by mod B cross D. I know this answer. What is modulus of B cross D? Modulus of B cross D is root of, this is B cross D squares, 4 plus 1, which is nothing but root 5. So the distance del is equal to modulus of minus 7 by root 5, or I can say 7 by root 5, which is the answer. Question number 5. Show that x plus 1 equals 2y equals minus 12z, x equals 5 plus 2 equals 6z minus 6. The two lines are skew and hence find the shortest distance between them. Now this is not in the proper format to bring about. See the maximum number, divide by that. So 12. So let us divide by 12. I get x plus 1 by 12 equals 2y by 12 equals minus 12z by 12. So the maximum number when I divide, I get a proper format. So I get, this is equal to x plus 1 by 12, 2 I cancel, y by 6. Z by 12, 12 cancel, minus mustn't be kept in the numerator. So bring it down. So this is line number 1. What is the second line? Here I have 6 to be the biggest number, divide by 6. So this I am dividing by 6, here I divide by 12. So I get x by 6, y plus 2 by 6. When I divide by 6, it is z minus 1. Or I can say 6 is common, z minus 1 by 6. Simplifying, x by 6 equals y plus 2 by 6 equals z minus 1 by 1. This we call as second line. I want to show they are skew. The numerator tells me point. Numerator is point. Denominator tells me direction. So remember the idea. So what is the point? A vector. A vector, change the symbol and tell me. Plus 1 means I write minus I. No number here. So 0j, 0k. And B is the direction which is in the denominator, which is 12i plus 6j minus k. Similarly, here point is C vector. Again the numerator, change the symbol. 0i minus 2j plus k. The denominator we call D vector, that is 6i plus 6j plus k. Having known A, C, B, D, our next step is C minus A. Subtract. What is C? 0i minus 2j plus k. Minus, what is A? Minus I plus 0j plus 0k. 0 minus of minus I is plus I. Minus 2j plus k. Because these are zeros. So I got C minus A. My next step is B cross D. For B cross D, we put I, J, K as the first row. What is B vector? 12, 6, minus 1. D vector 6, 6, 1. As I expand, I into hide the row and column 6 plus 6. Minus j into hide the row and column 12 plus 6. Plus k into again hide the row and column 72 minus 36. So my answer is 12i minus 18j plus 36k. So we know what is B cross D. In all the numbers 6 common, let us take it out. 2i minus 3j plus 6k. Now we need to find C minus A dot B cross D. What is C minus A? I minus 2j plus k dot B cross D is 6 into 2i minus 3j plus 6k. Whenever there is a number, retain as it is. Dot product is between the vectors. How do we perform the dot? I and I. 1 into 2, j and j. Minus 2 into minus 3, k and k. 1 into 6. So my answer is 14 into 6, that is 84. Now we know the dot product is not equal to 0, implies the lines are skew. The next is we need to find the distance between them. So what is the formula for the distance? Distance equal to del, which I can say C minus A dot B cross D divided by mod B cross D. Here also we take the modulus. What is B cross D modulus? Let us find out. B cross D modulus is root of. This is B cross D. 6 will come out because it being the number. Squares of these numbers 4, 9, 36. So we must remember when a number is common out, Retain the number as it is outside the square root. 6 into 49. So square root is 7. So I get 42. Now del is equal to modulus of this. My answer is 84 divided by 42, which is nothing but 2. So the distance between the skew lines is equal to 2 units. Question number 6. Find parametric form of vector equation of a line through a point parallel to a vector. So this particular problem we are going to discuss about a parallel line. For a parallel line, call this is A vector point and this is direction, that is B vector. So I have a direction, I have a point. Now parallel line will be having same direction. So what is the direction? Say D vector is also I minus 2j plus k. And through, what is the point given to us? Point is minus 1, 2, 1. So put I, j, k and write it minus I plus 2j plus k. So what would be the line equation? It is R vector is equal to C plus S into D vector. Or I will say C is minus I plus 2j plus k plus S into D vector is I minus 2j plus k. Now we have the first equation and we have the second equation. My question is, find the shortest distance between them. Shortest distance equals to, which are all different here? I have to find out C minus A. But there are no two directions. It is only the same direction. So C minus A cross B vector or D vector, both are same only, B or D, whichever is the same direction I am putting, divided by mod B. Since it is distance, I need to find the modulus so that I will have the value. So what is the formula? Now distance is nothing but area by length. Area means cross product, length is modulus of something. So what is the shortest distance between parallel lines formula? Modulus of C minus A cross B by mod B. What is mod B? Let me find out. Modulus of B is root of squares. B R D, it is one and the same. 1 plus 4 plus 1, that is root 6. I have to find out C minus A. What is C minus A? C vector is minus I plus 2j plus k minus A vector is 2i plus 3j minus k. Subtracting which I get minus I minus 2i minus 3i, 2j minus 3j minus j, k minus of minus k plus k. So k plus k is 2k. Next I need to find out C minus A cross B vector, that is determinant. First row I, j, k. Second row C minus A numbers minus 3, minus 1, 2. B vector numbers 1, minus 2, 1. Find out the cross product. I into, hide the row and column, minus 1 plus 4. Minus j into, hide the row and column, minus 3 minus 2. Plus k into, again hide the row and column, 6 plus 1. So we get 3i plus 5j plus 7k. What is the modulus of it? C minus A cross B vector. The modulus is root of squares. Squaring 9, 25 plus 49. So we get root of 83. Distance formula we have written del is equal to root of 83 divided by mod b is root 6 and that many units.